In this question, the principle says that international law of outer space operates on the principle of re communis, which means that no portion of outer space may be appropriated to the sovereignty of individual states and must be carried out for the benefit of all the countries. In the facts, India launched a lunar mission named Chandrayaan for gathering scientific data from the surface of Moon in 2007. In 2010, it again launched a mission named Chandrayaan 2 for gathering military data on unfriendly states concerning military deployment, troop movement, nuclear stockpiles, etc. Now, these two are integrated by ISRO to enhance their respective performances. Pakistan moved a resolution before the United Nations Security Council for alleged misuse of outer space by India. Now, the decision of the Indian government to launch Chandrayaan 2, what would be the validity? So, in the facts, when we see that the second mission that was launched, it was to gather military data on unfriendly states, and those data was regarding military deployment, troop movement, nuclear stockpiles. So, all these are very sensitive information, and if one nation is getting an advantage, getting to know that what is the functioning of all these things, that means this is something which is not being carried out for the benefit of all countries. If something like this is happening, then one country is gaining an advantage over the military power of the other nation. Therefore, the decision is violative of the principle of re communis. Now, option A and option B talk about violation. Option B says that the decision violates the principle of re communis as it amounts to appropriation of a portion of outer space. Now, over here, appropriation of a portion of outer space was not done. Merely, this particular mission was gathering information, so there was no appropriation to the sovereignty. Rather, it was going against the Comity of Nation States. So the correct answer would be option A.